like rip the hell out of the tents of the people that are sitting there in front of Best Buy already, just to have some fun with it. So yeah, I mean, there are. So yeah, you were supposed to go with Sherry last year.
I don't.
For the $5 knockoff TV that won't work with anything else you have in your house.
You can get on Amazon that'll be on my porch tomorrow morning, and I don't have to get up.
Yeah, tell you what, here's $79. Join Amazon Prime and be done with it. Just go back home, sleep in your own bed.
Oh, I know. I forget who the chick was that posted underneath that meme. It's like, I'm going to go sell coffee and chili for $1. I'm like, you don't get it. Charge $10. Like,
right? Oh yeah,
charge $100.
Right. These idiots are in line that long to get a Magnavox TV for $400.
They're really in line already?
Yeah.
My gosh.
There's nothing that's ever been like, I smack myself like, oh, I wish I would have went.
Nothing. Yeah, there has never been a single deal,
I remember
anything.
like at 2 o'clock and I'm bored on the Black Friday and I go, I'm going to go hit the wall farts down the street and I want to see what, and it looks like just a typhoon went through and there's like nothing worth a crap to buy.
And there's always the stories of, somebody gets shot, somebody gets trampled, somebody gets killed, somebody gets,
I bought a 27-inch Emerson plasma for $139. Like this year, I bet you're not even looking at it. Like,
yeah, exactly. That was your big story last year. You're not even using it because it died in 3 months.
Yeah, it's in your basement now.
You know what I think it is? It's so they can post it on Facebook going, Neener, I got one, you didn't.
I don't know.
Like, I think that's what it's all about.
The shopping equivalent of First.
Exactly.
Really?
It's it's the chick at Disney going, it's 80 here. Here's my middle finger to all you. It's look what I got. It's like a conquest. It's like a modern day. They're not gamers. They don't play.
So it's a version of hipster where they're taking a picture of themselves going through the turnstile first in the door.
I look what I'm eating and you're not. It's basically what it is.
I have to be honest.
What was that above table?
If they put exotic hair on sale for Black Friday, I'll wait. 27 inches, 38, 40 inches. I'll wait. I'm waiting. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I'll wait for.
That is a world I'll never comprehend. We got to talk after this. I'm going to go buy hair. I'm like, what do you mean buy hair? Don't you grow it?
He didn't understand that. That's the booming business right now. You got to get you a black girlfriend.
It's giving Black Friday a new name.
It is.
No, actually, it's the same name.
Just a new meaning.
New meaning.
Yeah, I will wait for that. I'm sorry. I have to be honest.
Moving on.
So let's see. We talked Bourdain. We talked net neutrality. We talked Star Wars.
Mashed potato machine.
Mashed potato machine. We talked about.
Did we talk about that?
No, that was
off. That was off air.
Mike. Oh, yeah.
That was off mic.
And me
we
without
need an after. This
is without the Wiggles drop with the mashed potato.
Matt is excited about that mashed potatoes.
This is a technology show, and I think this is one of the greatest technological advances.
So, Bob, where were you at?
I was in Minneapolis in my hotel. I was surfing Reddit, and I saw a picture.
Oh, you actually weren't at an actually.
No, I wish because I would have eaten it.
All right, so Bob was on a business trip, and we all thought that he was actually at a 7-Eleven. Taking a picture of himself.
No. So it's a thing that exists. I think it's in like test markets, and it's just like it's sitting between like the cappuccino machine and the nacho cheese machine
and the Slurpee machine at a 7-Eleven.
Right, and it's for mashed potatoes. Like you stick a bowl underneath, and it spews.
So just envision a Slurpee machine, but mashed potatoes and gravy.
I wanted to that's what the spoon cups with the Slurpee spoon cups, like with the spoon straws. Yeah. I'm sorry, not the cups. 64 ounces of mashed potatoes with a spoon straw.
Wait, it was 64 ounces of mashed potatoes?
No, the thing is just got to make the most horrific sounds as it's throwing out mashed potatoes.
But I'm thinking about, I was talking with the man at the break, and I go, when you go to a 7-Eleven, like Red Bull, Funyuns, pack of smokes,
maybe a big bright hot dog,
lottery ticket,
bowl of gravy.
It's like, I'll have some mashed potatoes. Like, wait, what?
Keep those bacon bits on the side, please.
Right. That's when they advance. They're going to have cheese, bacon, they're going to sour cream, everything you can.
I would totally put nacho cheese on there.
Booze, bacon, and spuds.
Oh, and they'll have corn, and it'll be the whole KFC bowl thing that they really
Sadness bowl, yeah.
So you remember I told you
Sadness bowl.
Sadness bowl.
So you remember what I told you about what makes me laugh?
My girlfriend.
Like what makes me laugh the most, it's not like the commercials, like the diarrhea commercials. That doesn't make me laugh. What makes me laugh is like imagining a guy pitching it to like a group of like white hairs, and I'm nodding, going, "Yes, this is brilliant." Like I'm imagining like a suit walking into a 7-Eleven boardroom, going, "Guys, I got some for you, mashed potatoes," and like
coming out of a machine,
and then everybody's like, "Yes,
genius!
Bring it to our test markets."
Right.
Well, that meeting was like at 11:30 in the morning, right before lunch. Everyone's hungry.
Basically, they were pumping pot smoke into the meeting room.
I'm in sales. I'm in sales. I would pay.
What if there was like gravy next to it? Yeah.
I'm in. They're all high as hell.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna mashed potatoes on the go in a Slurpee cup
with the hot dog.
Will there be gravy? Oh,
With the hot dog.
absolutely, there'll be
So it's
gravy.
like a hot dog in the middle, mashed potatoes around it.
Gotta have a hot dog.
So, but I'm in sales, and just imagine the sales rep that's selling the mashed potato machine. The fact that it got produced to begin with, and now he's selling it in the boardroom, and he's like, "Guys, I got something for you, make you millions." Mashed potato machine, and all the white hairs in the boardroom are like, "Yes, I see the light," and it just see to me
This will bring us over the top.
the shit that makes me laugh is not the
We've been
machine.
waiting for the next biggest thing.
Not the potato machine, but like the process behind to get it there.
How that actually came to market. Well,
So how do you get it? How does Metro Detroit get on that test market?
I'm going to write a letter. I'm like, we need.
Yeah, you're an expert on writing letters. Make that happen.
I will throw a party. We'll have a Detroit event at 7-Eleven.
we'll start a change.org petition tomorrow.
Well, the next time my kid's begging for a Slurpee, I'm like, no, it's better. We're gonna go for mashed potatoes.
Potato flavor Slurpees.
Big gulp mashed potato cup.
I'm gonna get you a 64 ounce big gulp of mashed potatoes.
We're coming up on a break. This is the IT and the D show.
Wow, we actually are.
I think we'll be right back.
Yeah.
See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
Hello, pretty lady. Tell me something. What's a beautiful broad like you doing with a malacca like this, huh?
It's purely sexual.
No,
She's into malaccas, Dino.
she's into malacas. Do you believe that? You can say that, I guess.
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
Past then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
When will
When will that
When
be
will
now?
then be now?
Soon. Hopefully sooner.
So we ain't found you. We are back.
I said comb the
Comb the
desert.
We've been jammed.
I said across their nose, not up it. This is the IT and the D show, Raw Radio X Studios. We're done laughing about the mashed potato machine. We're back to business. This is episode 19, Canadian Legal.
Maybe.
This is Bob the Sales Guy, joined with Dave the Geek, Jeff the Voice of Reason. You called Jeff last week, by the way, when I was listening. You called him Jeff the Sales. We're joined by Jeff the Sales Guy. And I'm like,
Did I really?
Absolutely.
Did you really?
I didn't know he did because I wasn't here.
Oh, I was sitting in your chair, so maybe it was just like a
That's
reflex.
right. Knee-jerk reaction. Yeah.
I was squishing back and forth.
So I'm trying to figure out, because I know we worked with i3 Detroit, and I'm trying to remember
I3
when.
Detroit, it was the fighting robot guys
Robot
that
Fight
came
Club.
over. Yeah.
Robot Fight
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, so
The first rule is you're not supposed to tell
do
them.
not talk about Robot Fight
So a
Club.
radio show is probably a bad choice.
Well, thanks for joining us, and on to our next topic.
Well, yeah, so we've got Matt Oehrlein here. And so Matt, i3 Detroit. Yeah, the guys came out to a couple of our events, and they had their little tabletop robots, and then people were like oohing and awing over it. And I started looking a little bit closer what you guys were doing. You guys do a lot of stuff over at i3 Detroit, from a hackerspace perspective, and it's not just you've got your memberships and your monthly fees where people get access to stuff. You run classes, you do all kinds of other stuff. So what?
Right.
You touched a little bit about it on the opening. So what is i3 Detroit, and what do you guys where are you and what are you?
Sure. So we're actually in Ferndale. We're just like a few blocks north of 8 Mile. So to say we're i3 Detroit offends some people who are like the hardcore.
Come on.
We're Detroit Net that
But,
only has every third or fourth event in Detroit.
But
So we get the same
we'll
thing.
We'll just happily use the name because people like Detroit. So
But you know what? I'm going to throw out. We're Metro Detroit. And
Metro
If
Detroit.
you can't,
Metro Detroit's co-working space.
So you can say Myers in Detroit, but come on, it couldn't be any closer to the border than
right.
yeah. It's got like 1 foot in Ferndale. So.
Right.
So, in addition to all the tools, really, when you're a member of I3 Detroit, you kind of get access to this huge pool of knowledge of all these people who are building these really crazy things. So we have around, I think 130 members right now.
Really?
I want to play with a 3D printer.
Yeah, you could come do that and print.
That would be dangerous for you,
some
Bob.
dildos.
Dude, they're running a class with it. And HerShe just woke up.
I'm sorry.
No, but the class that you've got open right now is with a giant ass cutting laser, apparently.
Right. We actually have a couple of them. They're like 100.
Dress up like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and I will cut you with the.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's what I'm thinking.
That sounds great, David Copperfield. Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe you could stick your hand.
I thought you said crossing the streams was bad.
Not in that
situation. Come back from that.
So yeah, I mean, you guys run these classes where and it's everything from literally like the one that made me laugh that kind of caught my eye was the whole paint like Bob Ross, and I think we all at some point in time in our youth, watched at least the happy little trees.
That's right.
And we actually have like wigs that we wear when we teach the classes. It's just
that's
awesome. It's a hoot.
But I don't teach the class, but I wear wigs too. Go ahead.
But I should be careful even mentioning that because I'm sure there's some copyright issues with us teaching
his likeness.
We'll just call them Rob Boss classes from now on.
Yeah, rhymes with Schwab Schwas.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, Schwarma? What?
Right. Scenic oil painting technique classes. But yeah, I mean the whole organization is actually volunteer run. We actually don't have any employees at all. So all of those people.
Well, and you're the president of I3 Detroit.
Yeah, that was probably
good to be king.
I just kind of ended up in that spot.
We call each other founders. We don't. Yeah, we debate every 6 months. Do we give ourselves titles? No.
Yeah, you're the grand poobah.
Just switch it up every now and then.
Kind of with a moose head.
But so my role is just kind of to do the outward communication for the organization and just kind of try to partner with other organizations, do the interviews and crap like that, and just try to recruit new members and stuff like that.
Well, you were saying during the break you did not want to come on the show because you thought we would be dissertating code.
Yeah, well, you guys are the IT and the D, and so I emailed David and I'm like, well, I'm not really going to be able to talk about the latest SQL server.
That's okay.
Wait, where's the Crickets app?
Right. Well, and I was totally upfront with it. I'm like, yeah, no, we did that show once. We will never do that show again. It didn't go well.
We're just going to talk about mashed potatoes, actually. So.
Yeah, I said, as long as
the first 2 hours of tonight's episode.
Right, as long as you're down with PBR and Slim Jims, you can come on the air. He was like, I can do that.
Absolutely.
No, I saw it. The whole 3D printing thing, I'm completely. I think that's going to be the next big thing. And I saw a really cool story.
The future.
Yeah. It's wow, man. But I saw a cool story where a dad, his son was born without a hand, and he went through this whole it was $3,000 to get him fixed with a prosthetic hand.
Right.
He went in 3D printer and $10 in materials, and he made him a Luke Skywalker exact replica, bionic hand.
That is very cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? The dude, he spent $10. I'm like, this thing is completely going to change the way once you get them in everybody's home,
right?
And you get the plans for everything uploaded to a place where everybody can pull them.
Right.
It's going to completely change the way everybody does everything. It's going to manufacturing. It's all going to. Everything's going to.
That's Geek Out Star Trek replicator type stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen is all those lazy college kids who don't want to do their dishes. They're I don't want to wash those spoons.
I'll just make new dishes.
Print myself a new spork and just pound down.
What are you talking about, lazy college kids? I want to do that.
Yeah. Can I do that tonight?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, Pier 1 is
for those of us who haven't past that stage.
Pottery Barn, all that. Stuff. They're all done.
I did see there was I forget what website it was on, but a guy fired the first metal 3D printed gun today.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That changes everything.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to freak a lot.
Hey, Diane Feinstein, how about this?
Right. Yeah, printed metal?
Liberals everywhere are freaking out.
No way. He printed metal.
That's. I'll send you the link after we get out of here.
Can I print
That's
exotic
pretty.
hair?
That's pretty.
That's all I really want to know, so I don't have to stand in line.
Print me out some weave, girl.
Yeah, I don't want to stand in line.
It's gonna look like Lego hair, but you'll be.
Hey, it's the way of the world.
Right.
Lego hair.
Can I have a merkin while you're at it? What?
Nice. I'm excited. I learned so much on this show.
That